Okay, as the title of the video says, serious fights in Triple C. And this is between the one of the vice presidents and Nelson Chamisa. Special shout out to Dr. Tadini Masaya for hosting a space yesterday where I managed to pick up this. I don't know why we didn't pick up all this in the past few days. But this is between Welshman Ncube and Nelson Chamisa, who is one of the presidium of Triple C. He has been tweeting. And the tweet that we were discussing about yesterday is this one. It reads, just reread, okay? It goes like, just reread Lenin's political pamphlet, which I read which I last read years ago when teaching at UZ. What is to be done? The burning questions of our movement. One of the core lessons: without political theory, there can be no coherent, meaningful political action, just random rhetoric, right? And the former MP for Chegutu, Dexter Nduna, says, what do you hope about it, Prof, in your failing party? And other people say, you should know about failure, since that's all you have been imposing on Zimbabweans for 43 years. And you can see people are responding to him here. But I want us to go to the other tweets that he has posted on his timeline. On September 8, he tweeted, this is September 8, narcissistic personality disorder is a mental health disorder of extreme self-centeredness and forever seeking attention and administration. Leaders with this disorder are capricious, selfish, and have no empathy except an instrument of attention seeking. Right? And skilled laborer just said here, which he responded, dear Prof, as a leader, as a leader, don't tweet in redos. Thank you. Yours, Mazizi, Chief Commander, Brigade Commander. Then he says, how does a classical dictionary definition of a narcissist become a redo? That's him. And let's go back to the other tweet that he also posted. Here he says, on August 29, so many smoke, so much smoke, so many mirrors. And he was responded by Obed Gutu to say, in my mother language, Duma dialect in Zaka Masvingo province, Zimbabwe, this message is loaded vanejere vazviwa. In other words, he's saying that those who have got ears, they've heard your message. So he has been doing this for quite some time. And then there's another one. One of the late Morgan Tsvangirai, may his soul rest in eternal peace, favorite expressions was the quote generally attributed to Albert Einstein. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. Right? You mean this time we must not go to the court route? Then he says no. That's what he says. That was on the August 28, just before they went to court. But before that, he had tweeted to say on August 27. Remember, the results were already out on August 27. This is what he posted on August 27. Let's just go there. So much hope, so much despair, yet from the ashes people must rise regardless. At this point, it seems like he was agreeing with Nelson Chamisa or with the atmosphere that was there. But you can tell now from what he's now tweeting that he did not agree with all this. So it really raises some questions. What is happening between Nelson Chamisa and Welshman Ncube? And it really leads to some of the things that we have been saying, that people have been saying, that Nelson Chamisa plans about Triple C alone. He does not share the vision with other leaders. Other leaders are just commandeered into the vision. And right now, it seems like Chamisa is now being sought after by his supporters and by other people. That what is the plan? Where are we going? What are we doing? What are we trying to achieve? This thing of strategic ambiguity is not really working, and a lot of think tanks have been saying this, that look, we need to tell each other the truth. What is happening? Where are we going? Because this thing of saying Mnangagwa is going to come into the GNU, are crawling, like what I saw Promise Mukwanan's tweeting the other day, is going to crawl into the GNU, because there was hope in SADC that SADC report is damning and we are going to see SADC conducting elections. And the Secretariat has said, no, don't do that. So who are we trusting? What are we trusting? I mean, where is the direction that Nelson Chamisa is giving his supporters? That's the question. And that needs answers to his supporters. Where is the party going? Where are the people going? What is the plan of action? So these are the things that Nelson Chamisa needs to answer. And seeing this from Welshman Ncube, a long-standing member of the movement of MDC up to Triple C, it really raises some questions. Why is he tweeting? Is it because he could not get the attention? Because you see that tweet where he was talking about narcissistic behavior, that it's being, narcissist, that they always get what they want and they manipulate people into doing what they want. So is he saying that Nelson Chamisa is being narcissistic and is not accommodative of other presidents they are being pushed into? And you remember the 12 MPs in Blawa, it was Welshman Ncube who really pushed for them to get back their seats in the High Court. I mean, so these are some of the things that you then ask yourself, what is happening? Is Nelson Chamisa communicating his vision to his lieutenants, or he's just doing his one-man show, and it really confirms what other people... This is what even Opo Washington tweeted the other day, and said that you cannot have a leadership whereby someone is just answerable to himself and not answerable to people around him. So this is the question to you, the viewers. What do you make of these tweets? Me personally, if you ask me, in my view, I really think that even if they are fighting, but I really think that if Welshman Ncube is disgruntled by the way Nelson Chamisa does his things, I think it would be great if you could resign from the position and then express his position from that point. But as you know, that he might know that it might be called out there, he will be labeled Mtengesi, he will be labeled ZANU-PF planted guy, and a lot of things. Because clearly there is now need for people to show leadership and say, where are we going from now? Because if we talk of GNU, you remember Nelson Chamisa was saying there's not going to be any GNU before the elections. Now the issue of GNU and coalition is now kind of like being talked about. And Mnangagwa has said, no, you're not accepting any GNU. So, and the people that were saying that they might be GNU, they are from ZANU-PF. And now we are now seeing a different setup altogether. Where is the party going? And are we like, for me, it's like a deja vu of 2018. We had this issue, and Nelson Chamisa said, I'm not going to go into GNU with Mnangagwa. I have won and I'm supposed to be declared the winner. And we go to 2019. In early 2019, there was this council of meeting of pastors and the churches, and there was a big dinner that was held at HICC, and people were saying, no, we're going to have a GNU and all of that. And then Mnangagwa opened up this Pollard and said no, and then people who wanted to be part of the Pollard, they joined, and he said he's not going to be part of Pollard, him and Manyika. So the question now is, where are we going? Are we going to see the repeat of the same rhetoric, and then where is this going? And if guys from ZANU-PF are going to dangle a carrot to Welshman Ncube, do you think he's going to refuse? if he's not making inroads in trying to make sense into Nelson Chamisa. I'd love to hear your thoughts. What do you make of this public fight? Because Welshman Ncube, remember, is in the presidium of Triple C. This is serious public fight that is happening. But let us hear from you as the viewer, as the citizens. What do you make of this, and what signs are this telling you as an individual? See you on the next video.